What's up, Fire Nation? It's your boy Rico, along with my little big cousin G-Babe and our boy Raul, the Zookeeper, and we are the Friendly Fire Podcast, the hottest podcast on either side of the Mississippi. Episode 26, baby.
26.
We are here. Fellas, how we doing? Wellness check?
Doing good.
Zoo, talk to me.
Top of the morning.
I was wondering when you was going to throw that in.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. It's been a slow week for the most part.
Very slow.
So we don't got to go. Luckily, nothing really too dark has happened that we got to really touch on.
I got my card info stolen again.
Yes. Let's just start with that.
Let's get started.
Forget the question of the day. Let's start with, why isn't your financial secure? What is going on,
bro?
man?
These OnlyFans chicks.
You can't trust them.
You can't trust them. You had one fall out with you because you wouldn't buy her content.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, I need a 7-day preview before I get the full subscription because I gotta know if it's worth it.
That makes sense.
It makes sense.
That's a fiscally responsible decision. I need to know
Like,
if the $17.95 a month is going towards something
17.
quality.
This 367 needs to. Hey.
Nah, that chick
Yo,
I was
that's-
already. Yeah, that chick I was already texting. Like,
Uh-huh.
like I had phone number and everything. It wasn't even like through OnlyFans or anything. I just
Oh,
got.
he knew it before.
Oh,
yeah, I just
but
got
before the fame, who do you think you are now?
In fact, I got the numbers switched up on me. He's out here like, oh, these other
They
people
got the
buying me
little
shit.
top 1%.
Yeah, it's like,
All
okay, all right.
Like, everybody can be 1%.
Like,
You're the top 1% in the world, Craig.
Cool.
Not just this market line. The world, Craig. Nah.
That's actually hilarious though. Like, be like, we were friends before. Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh no, you need to buy my content to talk to me. Wait a minute, who
What
the hell
happened to
think
you?
you are?
Shorty blocked me on
used to be
everything.
Dang,
Yeah.
homie.
Back high school, you was the man.
Yeah, homie, like,
Oh, damn, I gotta slap myself. I said no more 50 Cent, and you brought him up.
Oh.
I walked right into it. Damn.
That-
Oh, hey,
Damn,
shout
that's
to
it.
50,
That's the
bro.
last
That's the
one.
last one.
That's
It
the
was
last
so
one.
funny though
Ferrari
because I know the Kanye and the Drake stuff has been because it's been so prevalent over this last month.
But 50 Cent hasn't.
50 Cent hasn't,
Yeah.
but Kanye and Drake have, and it was like that's all we like. We've dedicated episodes to them. I'm like, we have to stop talking about them eventually.
At some point.
And then literally, as I was saying that, all of a sudden it comes trending that Kanye West wanted to do a versus against Drake.
Too late, Kanye. We beat y'all to the.
Yeah, I mean,
We
you
already
can't
did
do
it.
what's already been done.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, I don't see you doing it
I
any
can't
better.
see-
What you
exactly.
gonna do? What you gonna do? Perform?
I mean, we could get better judges. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, that is facts. Get another judge.
but like, I really don't see what they can do that can top what we did. I mean, we smoking on your top 5. Like,
Yeah.
Top of the morning.
there's no way your verses can beat our verses if we being honest
Facts.
with you. But look, because I know.
Oh, yeah.
Was Drake the one that said no to that?
But that's what they're saying. That's what Swiss Beats said. But Swiss Beats is beefing with Drake, so we don't know.
Why are they beefing?
I don't know.
Oh no, you remember
I don't know
what was
what.
that earlier this year when he was talking like, oh, Drake is such and such, and I never got paid on such and such,
Oh.
and that's why on that
yeah, on CLB, he said something,
yeah.
you're too fancy or something like that.
he was like, you sound on that track, you
Oh.
sounded like a bit. That was
I didn't know
for
that
him.
was a shot to him.
That was a shot to him.
Wow.
Mr.
Yeah.
Beats.
My thing is, I'm
Oh,
not
you
about
fancy, huh?
I'm be real with you. I'm not getting into beef with Swiss Beats. It's one of them things. It's like
Now
it
you
would be
beefing with
different.
Alicia Keys. Imagine you beefing with Alicia Keys.
It's like that's what rappers almost rappers can't unless you the one who should not be named cannot beef with singers. It just doesn't work because it's like they're singers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's even when Drake was beefing with Chris Brown and Chris Brown went on a radio interview and said it. He was like, I can basically say whatever I want because what you look like beefing against an R&B nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I get you. Like it kind of makes
but
sense.
Drake is kind of like, okay, are you an R&B nigga? Like,
Yeah.
Like you flirt with that line a lot.
Which is why, like,
bro.
if Drake was to do it, it would kind of make sense. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to beef with solely a producer.
Yeah.
Like that's why
He's
even
gonna
like
make some disgusting beats. And, like, what are you? He's not
like,
gonna bar me.
I'm gonna
to
I'm a stank face over this beat. Or what he gonna give a beat to Pusha T?
Yeah.
Like
Why is
okay,
Pusha T like the only
Coulda
person?
happened.
Like Pusha T ain't the only person that can rap. He's just the only one that had a problem with Drake. So
he's the only one that decided to go at him consistently too.
Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden tried. Joe Budden really tried.
Made a
I'll give him
30-minute
that.
track.
And they was like,
He
nah.
had got him on that Making a Murderer. He had kind of got him out of it.
It's because Budden wasn't as popular. If he would have done it now, it would probably be
got it.
different.
Yeah.
Regardless.
But yeah, so we thank y'all for tuning in again. I do actually have a question of the day, and this one's been trending on TikTok. They said, would you rather every time you go to your car have to fight a chicken, or once a year have to fight an orangutan with a sword?
Wait, does orangutan have the sword, or do I
Yes,
have the sword?
The orangutan has the
do
sword.
I get a sword?
once a year. So whatever the date is,
so I can prepare to fight him.
You can prepare to fight this orangutan.
Nah, I seen Jungle Book, bro. That orangutan was something
Planet of the
vicious.
Apes.
You seen orangutan? Because I also seen Predator.
Them niggas
And I was like, the monkey ain't Predator. I ain't Schwarzenegger, but he not Predator. So, we could kind of meet in the middle. If I got a year, I
gotta
can
get it
probably figure it
prepared.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because because a lot of folks are saying chicken. It's like you don't realize how
chase
much
it.
time you got to. No, you don't realize how much time you go to your car. Every time you go to what if you forget something? You turn around, a whole new chicken has spawned in front of your car. You got to fight.
But can I use any weapon or?
I don't see why not. But
the
you know, every time you go to your car, there's a chicken there.
No. If I could use any weapon, then the orangutan, you can just pull out the shotty.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's not a real problem.
It's like a one-time thing.
Because I'm going to just be like, yo, let me hold that for an hour. And
Facts.
Tell Harambe I said hi.
Oh, man. Peter, is that
Dicks
y'all
out.
pulling up now? We talking about killing
But
I'm definitely.
the orangutan.
I'm going to probably do. Because that chicken is going to be irritating.
Oh, yeah.
Because then you're going to be like getting super creative. And you're going to be like, wait. This gonna open up some sick stuff in the future. Like I'm gonna just fight this orangutan and just
Orangutan one
get
time.
that. Yeah, just get that over with for the year. Like I'll do it New Year's Day. Like I'm gonna fight him and I ain't got chill for the rest of the week. For the rest of the year,
There's nothing else
I ain't got nothing else to do. Everything else is cool, but him first of the year, I gotta get that out the way. Gotta get that out the way.
I feel that. But let's start with the docket. By the way, we ain't sold docket.
We ain't sold the docket. We probably gonna do a bundle pack, and we just gonna round that number out to about 5,500.
All right, I respect it.
5,500.
What's first off on the docket, my friend?
Cultural appropriation. Balenciaga is
my
selling
God.
sagging pants.
For those who haven't, literally just go to Twitter and type in Balenciaga sagging pants, and it's literally some jogging pants with some boxer briefs connect. They're all one pair of pants, but they're connected, and they got some white freaking nerd looking dude modeling it. Yeah. Mind you, for the longest, now I've never been a huge fan of sagging, but for the longest, the Negroes, the Hispanics were criticized.
For sagging.
Criticized all through school, sent home early.
Do you know how many teachers in my high school would say, in prison, sagging means you want to get, you want a guy let him smash you.
But now Balenciaga's like, you know what? Fashion. Mind you, what gets me, they're so behind on the times. Because I'm going to be real with you, ain't too many people sagging as much. The South, a lot of people still do. Yeah. But ain't too many niggas in the city really sagging that
people
heavily.
in the South wearing black Air Maxes.
Yeah.
We all fortunately have lived through that era. You remember when niggas were wearing basketball shorts? You were buying pants two sizes too big.
Hey, I'll admit, I was the basketball shorts.
I did it too, but I was also hooping. So that was like an active, I can just take these off and go be active.
Right,
Not one basketball near me.
I was an athlete, but growing up in Chicago, it was a 21 game like that.
Sure.
It was like,
are you trying to hoop? I got you. Let's go.
But as an adult,
it was comfortable.
I didn't realize hey, I'm not in a rush. I can go there and change into my shorts.
There's a bathroom I can go to.
There's a lot of options. I don't have to be uncomfortable for 8 hours today.
Nah, the basketball shorts is comfy.
No, because if you had
it was comfy in the winter.
The material. Because if you had them slidey as joints,
and you
was riding on.
And you got to think, the type of shorts I'm wearing that came a little bit above the knee. We ain't started doing that till 2017.
We had them long.
When we was in 8th grade, them hoes was coming down your ankle.
They was up to the knee, and you was sagging them. It was damn near sweatpants.
And it was just why? For what? Yeah. You watch old music videos, you just there was nothing progressive you could have done in this. If,
you watch Juice. And they was jumping across how are y'all doing this? In a triple X coat?
You're not hopping no fences and all of that.
48 Levi's, y'all can't even run in these pants.
You pulling them up as you run it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have made a workout for yourself.
Yeah. Everybody used to run like that.
You gotta go. Hold up, bro. Get a belt.
Like you are 34. You should not be wearing a size 42. That's 8 pants sizes too big.
Know yourself at this point, please. But yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Now, mind you, I've never been y'all know me. I'm not a super I got to get the latest, whatever. But recently, there's been a lot of fashion decisions that I have been super anti. There was the noose tie. I don't know if y'all saw that trend.
I saw.
There was the noose tie. There was a while ago, a year and a half ago, give or take. I think it was either Balenciaga or Gucci had something. It was like blackface. It was somehow like either blackface like with a monkey on it, and it was just like
wasn't that T-shirt?
It was the mask.
It was a mask. It was a mask. But yeah, H&M did have the coolest monkey in the jungle. It's just like, what are y'all doing?
Is that about that orangutan? Is that shirt about him?
That's what he wears on the way to the fight. About my mama? But it's just like, bro, like how do you gentrify sagging? Like
because you're not technically sagging.
Yeah, because it's on.
Their pants are on.
Yeah.
So you have to sag the sag.
But for like $800, how much was that? I forget. I sent that to you.
Bro, and I know them is the
it was $1,800, I think.
Then the gas station Fruit of the Loom boxers.
They come in like a 6-pack.
Right. Like them. Yeah.
That you can't wear in the summer because you're gonna just sweat everything off. Yeah. It's not the. They selling these for $1,190 on Balenciaga.
Why buy that when you can buy the jockey sheet? You can get
might as well.
You might as well
save money.
Yeah. Save money and invest.
Come on now, invest in the community. But bro, like look at this look, bro.
Yeah.
He's not wearing nothing. Looks comfortable on his body. Nothing looks comfortable.
Does he have the shirt tucked in?
Yeah. Yes, he had his shirt tucked in his drawers. When have the Negroes or the Mexicans ever tucked our shirts in our drawers?
It's not in the drawers. It's in the pants. It's in the pants.
But the look is
right. I get it, but it's in the pants. That's why it's acceptable.
It's nothing is acceptable about this.
Nah.
Cause first of all, niggas wasn't even really tucking their shirts in their jogging pants like that.
Nah.
That's an athletic look.
No. Yeah, if you're being active, you're being active. But like, nobody's being active in these. You're walking around.
Pants.
You're walking around to be, bro. Look at these beefy pants.
But if they're sweat,
look at the ankles.
I see the ankles.
Damn, and he's wearing the shorts underneath. Basketball shorts.
Everything is sweating. Yeah. He is on a 10 right now.
He's gonna lose 8 pounds walking around in them.
If he even gets started a little bit, he lost 12 pounds there.
That's so stupid. Why would you?
That's
high fashion though.
And you know what's so funny is that it's weird because it's technically, you want to be real, it's behind on the times.
Yeah.
But I know somebody in the Balenciaga core office was watching a music video and was like, the Negroes are doing this. They buy everything we put out.
They don't like their pants on their ass. So yeah.
This is clearly gonna work for sure.
Because somebody ignorant is gonna sag those. And it's gonna be all over, like, oh, look at him. He's
like the super. It's gonna be on TikTok.
Like he's gonna
the super sag,
right? And he's gonna bring back the basketball shorts.
I'm not gonna. I can't do beefy hooping shorts anymore.
Yeah, bro,
I am done with beefy hooping shorts.
Because yeah, like you said, you had to buy the jeans that you knew were like 3 sizes bigger than the jeans you're supposed to wear.
You're buying hand-me-downs at
that point. Because you're wearing them over the basketball shorts, but you're also sagging them on the basketball shorts. So it's like they're big enough for the basketball shorts to fit, but now they're even bigger, so you could sag them, so you could see the basketball shorts.
And then a whole nother layer to that was that
the back and stuff.
Yes, and then the whole nother layer to that is the fact that the basketball shorts are already too big for you to begin with.
Yeah,
so you got beefy on beefy, sag down. You not running. That's why all them niggas got caught. You was talking about free my homie. What was your homie wearing? He was wearing the beefy hooping shorts with the pants, and that's why that nigga got caught. Yeah. He not a real nigga because he in jail. He got caught.
Yeah. And on top of that, you have the rubber band on your ankles.
Oh my god!
So no airflow.
I never did that, but I saw that look and I was like,
I used to do that as well.
Why was that the look?
I saw people doing it. I thought
people putting them silly bands around their pants, bro. I was like, come on, you got Chucky from Rugrats around your pants. Like, come on, what are you doing?
You wonder why your ankle all bruised up when you get back home?
I was like,
no airflow.
No airflow.
I did it, but I was like, I did it when it had like some fresh ass kicks or something.
You had to show them off.
Like if I had the 3s or the 4s on, I'd be like, look, you seeing the whole shit.
Nah, we was wearing them with them busted ass Air Force Ones.
Y'all going to school. I'm like, what is y'all doing, bro? That's why a lot of people stunted their growth wearing those. I'm sure you couldn't get no blood flowing to the ankle, so you couldn't keep growing. I don't know what.
I remember girls were wearing skinny jeans with the rubber bands. I was like, what's going on? Like your jeans are already tight.
Fashion was so weird,
you remember pacifiers, bro? That was a thing. Teachers were confiscating people's pacifier in school. This was like 6th, 7th grade. People were.
I mean, come on. Just think about the shaded,
shutter shade?
the shutter
shades.
Did not. What?
I had like 3 pairs.
Freaking
I had a
Kanye and
couple
Soulja
pairs.
Boy was just like, this is gonna work.
One, I'm blind, and I was wearing I was refusing to wear my prescription glasses so I could wear shutter shades
Like,
and not
why?
see.
You
For
couldn't do
what,
shit
bro?
in them glasses.
You couldn't do nothing but
Yeah.
get in somebody's way.
They was charging people like $10 for them glasses.
It was that, and then niggas was stealing the 3D glasses from the movie theaters,
Oh,
popping the
facts.
eyelids out.
That
I
was
did that at
stupid.
least once. I did it once,
Yeah,
but I'm like, I can't see. This isn't gonna work for me.
I went to the 3D movie for
And then,
y'all was
and it just was like, I was like, this is stupid because I can't see in front of me now. It's just like,
I don't know. We've been through some stuff.
A lot
I
of
mean,
fashion
shoot.
faux
I mean,
pas.
everybody was a hooper at one point because everybody had a headband, the wristbands going up to their.
Oh, you remember the game? You remember he had some shoes, the Hurricanes, and he used to come with a wristband. And I still had the wristband somewhere, and I was like, I gotta set fire to that. no.
I mean, you remember Joe Budden had the headband with
the
the.
foot
Yeah.
skid ball jersey.
What was up with
The
that?
jockstrap headband.
Yes,
bro.
yes.
No,
He
it
split
was-
his head down the middle.
It was
or-
people in the NBA playing with it. The dude had it. It was like 3 of them joints, and I was like, all right, what are
My
you
boy
doing?
Rip Hamilton never went anywhere without a headband.
Oh no, never without a headband or that face mask. And that was the whole thing. Folks are starting to do like, I'm like, bro,
The
why?
big suits.
Big
Yeah.
suits.
Bro, people are so petty for that. I blame Michael Jordan for that. The
big suit.
Because when it came to the
He still
NBA,
wears-
when it came to the NBA, he was such a trendsetter. Oh, I want to wear my shorts at a comfortable length. They was like, oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I want to wear the weirdest piece of fashion on the way to the
He
game.
was like, give me them pants in a 44. That's my size. I'm a 44, but I want the legs of 66.
It's like, Mike, you're
huge,
6'6",
bro.
225. Why are you doing this? Like,
Right. And I'm not going to judge another man's, but like, when your pants is too big. Because
The
you'll
thing-
throw on a pair of jeans, you'll be like, these not even boot cut. These are huge.
He still
Yeah.
does it though. Like he was at the Hall of Fame yesterday with a big ass suit.
When you a billionaire, you just do you.
But at you can just be like, hey, I make Jordans. I shouldn't be wearing these big ass pants.
When is the last time you seen Jordan in Jordans though? He be in them
you
boots.
You
he
are
wear-
the face behind it. You shouldn't be wearing them big ass pants. I don't give a shit.
I'm surprised he ain't did a suit line. I know he had the cologne.
Don't
Obviously,
nobody want to wear them big ass pants.
I'm surprised. Nigga,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey had an entire suit line at Stephen Barry's
But that's
and
his thing,
at
though.
Burlington
But that's
and the
his
Big and
thing.
Talls.
He combines in the lab the Easter suit and then and something else, and a pimp suit, and it just merges into Steve
See, I'm
Harvey.
old school. I'm old school.
Yeah.
What the hell? My voice is squeaking. I threw it out yesterday.
What you was at
At the retirement card, cousin.
cousin?
Me and Rico are tighter than we
Yes,
expected.
we've been saying it, and now it's official. We
It's
are.
official. We are blood.
We are blood.
Move out the way, Kendrick and Baby King.
Top of the morning.
Top of the
wait,
morning.
no, wait.
Yeah.
Bottom of the evening. Bottom of the evening. Bottom of the
Smoking on
evening.
your top
Yeah.
5 tonight.
Smoking on your last 10. Smoking on your last 10.
Amazing, brother.
We got our ad lib right there. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank you. That was perfect. Amazing, brother.
While we're on music, we need to say rest in peace to the greatest ad lib of all time. Man, What is
Aw.
officially dead and deceased.
For
Yeah.
why?
Because
For why?
Chance the rapper.
Chancellor.
Chance, but you have to include the rapper.
The rapper. Please say the
Please say
rapper.
He tweeted, man, what? He's going to start using it. So me instantly had to stop.
I don't think he will. I think he know better.
I don't think he knows better
He
at all.
knows that's-
I-
he knows that's
Did you hear
dirt.
this album he just dropped? He don't know no better.
That was 2 years ago at this point.
All right.
That was 2 years ago.
Was it? Because I don't even remember listening to that shit.
I listened and I was disappointed, but I'm like, it's
Yeah.
Chance. I'm
It's
listening all the
Chance.
way through.
But I'm not going to take no chance of being associated with any type of corn. So it's deceased. My
Damn.
friend tried to man what I was not dead that. I don't play
You
that.
tried to man what
I
you?
was. We don't talk. We don't do that here. We don't do that.
What's the title say? We don't do that here.
But I'm out here. I'm out here feeding the streets. The new catchphrase, man, huh? It's out in effect.
Man, huh?
Man, huh? It's out here.
We'll
Give it
catch
some
on.
traction. Give
You'll
it some
catch on. Just
traction.
wait. You just gotta
Just
wait.
wait. Thank me later.
Yeah, I know we were doing the funny stuff, but just real quick.
Yes.
Rest in peace. Oh, you could do it then.
No, you got it.
No,
No.
I don't want to do it.
I'm trying
Triple
to get
telepathy.
like
You
you,
got
brother.
this. You got this. You got this.
Rest in peace to the great Michael
K.
K. Williams.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Rest
sir.
in peace.
R.I.P. Check on your friends.
Check on your friends.
Definitely check on your friends and make sure that they're all right. Let somebody know that you love them, because he was somebody that was well respected and well loved in the acting and just in the community in general. And you never know what people are dealing with behind the scenes.
Right.
Not to throw any type of dirt, but they say he may have OD'd.
Yeah.
So like you never know. So for sure, check on people. You may check on your strong friend, quote unquote.
And I just want to clear it up. Like OD is like a bad phrase for it. Because he wasn't, like, when you say OD, people be like, oh, he was just doing mad heroin. Mm-hmm. Like, he didn't OD because he didn't know, like, doing this was going to kill him. He was essentially poisoned with the fentanyl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
that's true.
He was like, it was cocaine. I don't judge. But he was doing cocaine. I'm pretty sure he's done cocaine before. Mm-hmm. He's, okay, I've done this much cocaine before, but I've never done this much fentanyl before.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing with Mac Miller. He was like, oh, he was a junkie. And they're like, whatever he was going through, he didn't know that was going to kill him. Yeah. It was poison. Yeah. So you can't really...
He didn't go into it with the thought of, I'm going to just do it all.
Right. He was like, this is something I usually take.
It's a recreational thing.
This is what I take. I took it, and it was laced. It wasn't my fault. I thought I'd take this all the time.
Yep.
So...
But for sure, yeah.
Just don't judge anybody. Check on your people.
Please check. Tell somebody you love them today when you guys see this or hear this, because it's just you just never know. You never want to end something on, oh, I wish I could have said X, Y, and Z. Because you never know. And
just be careful with all street pharmaceuticals. If you're out there using...
There is a site that will... It's like, you obviously don't got to give any information out, but it'll tell you, like, if any recreational type of drugs you may take may be potentially laced, like the signs to point it out. If I find it, I'm going to try to link it in the description. Yeah. But just be careful. Like, because, like you said, even when...
You never know.
I mean, because think about back to when DMX, he a trusted mentor laced his weed, and just jacked them all up. You one of your homies, you thinking everything okay, and why is it sparkling? You got the shenanigans in it. You like so. Yeah, like for real, you never know. So definitely check on people and be careful.
Be careful.
Sure. We were talking about billionaires. Let's talk about Jay-Z real quick. Because folks have been.
My prediction is coming to life.
That he's wearing a wig.
That he's becoming an alcoholic and his life is falling apart because of Nas.
Oh, wow. So there's a rumor that started on TikTok. It's a conspiracy theory. And they're saying they believe that Mr. Sean Carter is wearing a half wig. They believe he basically has a fro, but the dreads portion is the wig. And I'm just like, please stop. Please.
You don't believe?
I don't believe it's a wig. We've seen him grow it out. And he's performed without that headband before. They're saying there was a female, black female. She was saying the main reason she believes that it's a wig is because he had the bandana. That's to keep the wig part on to make sure it stay attached. She was like, I'm not judging, but it looks like it could be a piece of a wig. I've seen him perform without that wig piece on with the dreads. What do you think, Mr. Zoo?
I mean, she had a very strong valid point.
That was the argument. I was not expecting it to be that deep.
She pulled out her I can't say it.
Bibliography. She cited her sources. You started beatboxing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did my best Dougie Fresh impression right there. See, that's why I was making fun of E40 last week.
But yeah, she cited her sources. She was like, yeah, you do this when you're supposed to put the wig on, protective style. I was like, oh, God. What you think? Because I know you was looking for something else.
When she said the receding hairline, I think I was, bam, she got his ass. Because my shit was gone at 18. I was like, I already knew. He's faking the funk out here. But no, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
If it is or not. I mean, it's funny if it is, but like...
That would be
it's hilarious. It was a funny thing I saw on TikTok, and I was like, I gotta share it.
Because it's weird how that... I don't mean to cut you. It's weird how that shit be sticking out.
He got it like perfectly
He got
in
it
that spot.
perfect.
Yeah. What were you about to say?
Would you ever do a man weave?
For a role, sure.
Yeah. No, I was talking G-Baby.
Would you get that?
Yeah. I would get it. But I had to get like one of them greasers haircuts. Looking like Elvis. Man, like, yo.
Bro, all that's about to happen. We're going to get big. Cause you still got this on the side.
It's gone on top.
You going to get the hair plugs.
This has been growing for like a month.
If Deion Sanders can get his hair plugs, he got curly hair now. Yeah. You can do it.
He got a whole Jerry curl. It's not even wet. It looked like it's wet, but it's not.
I seen a recent thing of him. He got a little bit of height on it. He don't get too high.
Urlacher too.
When he got his hair back. You can do this.
I don't want to be Carlos Boozer and get the whole.
No. We're not doing the
Beijing.
We're not spray painting your hair.
Spray painting the top of your head. Come on.
And then what's so funny? The next game he had sweated it all out. So all of this.
I would think because you're a professional athlete, like
you're gonna sweat. You were a starter too. It's not.
Oh.
He started at 4, man. Yeah. Oh, real quick, super disclaimer. Well, not
Did you see?
disclaimer.
Wait, real quick on this one. You see Cam Newton how his was sticking up?
Oh
the top
yeah,
of his
the
head?
hat?
fedora.
They was like, did he cut that or did
Bro,
he come
had
like
a whole
that?
chimney in his hat, bro. It was just like,
That was the perfect fedora.
That was
right there.
perfect.
That was
He
perfect.
he always get hats that's gonna fit his head. He gonna make it work. But speaking of Carlos
He had
Boozer,
that Neo fedora.
yes. Speaking of Carlos Boozer, he got twin sons who are they're like dogs in high school
Really?
right now.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they like killing it. They I think one of them had like a 28 point debut, and then the other one's a little bit shorter, but he got game too.
wait, ain't they the ones that they playing Mikey Williams in there?
Yeah,
Ain't they? Okay.
that was their first game.
Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like the Boozer brothers. I was like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
And I didn't even.
I think their
register.
name is it's Caden and Cameron or Cameron
Oh, yeah,
or
they
something
look
like
nice
that.
on
Them
the
boys
little
got
trailer.
game. Then they
Yeah.
tall too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you got to think their daddy was 6'9", so it's like you would hope.
Boozer was functional.
He was, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is like you really you see the baseline, you see what he did. Now just
Yeah.
build on top of that.
Yeah.
But we were talking about
Just don't fade away on every shot.
nah, or call and one after every layup.
Get him, Joe.
What's so funny? His son dunked, and I just in my mind yelled out and one
And
because I
one,
just
right.
knew his son did it. It was a wide open dunk. I just know for like it's hereditary. Just and one, son, you're wide open. You're wide open. What are you doing?
Who fouled you?
Nobody touched you. But we were talking about Jay-Z's hairstyle. There was been a recent thing. Somebody was commenting like, why do black millionaires and whatnot get rich and like basically let their hair go? And then there was a woman. She was saying, y'all got to stop letting being pro black hair only stand for women because like black men, like you got to think Cam Newton's, the J. Cole's, Jay-Z, or somebody else that was up there. Let their hair, grow out, do the freeform twist and everything. Yeah. And it's like all of a sudden that's considered, oh, that's nasty, that's unprofessional. When it's like you're letting their natural hair, unless it's Jay-Z, maybe it's not natural. You're letting their hair grow out and form naturally. But all of a sudden it's an issue. And before we get into the stigmatization of black hair, what did y'all think about that? Because I saw the article and I agreed with it. I'm like, you can't keep stigmatizing when black men decide to grow their hair out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hair at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I did see the message where it's like, oh, where you get to this status where it doesn't matter what your hair looks like. But I mean, it's still at the end of the day, whether Jay-Z was bald or not, he's still Jay-Z.
Real quick, I want to stop. People have got to stop that. Oh, well, you see, Jay-Z, when he was in 2005, he got the chains and the grill and everything. But now that he a billionaire, he's all suits and letting his hair grow. Jay-Z is still the same nigga. Okay, we need to stop acting like
it's the same nigga in different clothes.
Yeah, we gotta stop acting like because he's at a certain stature now all of a sudden he's put all the jewelry and the flexing to the side. He will
find another way to do it.
Yes, but like people gotta stop acting because back in maybe 2012 the big thing was Mark Zuckerberg's worth $85 billion and he's just wearing t-shirts and jeans. First of all, that t-shirt was handcrafted by some Malaysian goddess and it cost $85,000 to get shipped overseas. You don't know, like the whole stigmatization of, because he or she's making more money, now they're dressing regular. Yeah. You're only a multi-millionaire, so why are you flexing like that when a billionaire's not doing that? We gotta stop that.
He still got those chains at the crib.
Thank you.
He didn't throw them out.
We gotta stop. Him and Beyonce just want to do the whole blood diamond thing.
Yeah.
They flexing.
So I'm just like, why does it matter? Like, you spent all this money. Okay, but I spent this money. It don't affect you.
Yeah.
If I want to wear $800,000 worth of gold and jewelry, if I can afford to, I'm gonna do it.
And even if you can't, that's still your money
That's
spent.
still my money. You shouldn't worry about. Like, who cares? Jay-Z can go back to rapping just like Reasonable Doubt, and who's gonna tell him anything?
Facts.
After everything he did?
Like, he can go out here and just bash everybody, everything. And it's Jay-Z. He doesn't care. He's above music at this point.
Yeah. Music is literally, I think, a hobby at this point.
Yeah. It's
and like Jay-Z right now, he's busy. He has like 1 million dinner dates to go on with all these Twitter people.
He tweeted that himself. Take the 500.
Because I'm tired of y'all coming up to my dinner tables trying to talk. I don't got no advice for you. I sold drugs and I rapped about it. I don't know what else you want.
I told you what I would have take the dinner.
What do you think he has on him at the dinner table?
He got two though. Up the whole dynasty, Playboy.
Blue Ivy probably got one too. She
got one.
You gotta take that chance. I'm walking out here with Jay-Z. Shoot my hair.
Red dot just in your phone.
He tried though.
He tried. It was worth the shot. Everybody else
will remember my name. He was going to try to kidnap Jay-Z. Right.
He got 5 feet.
5 feet out the door. Farthest anybody ever made it.
Last dude only got 20.
Thank you.
But so because one thing that I'm tired of at this point And it's a very old school way of thinking, and it's rooted in white supremacy.
People pocket watching.
Not well, I was going back with that, but I was going back to the hair thing, the hair stigmatization. Is, in my opinion, like, I'm not a huge fan of like those freeform dreads just because I like my stuff being a little bit more neat. I'm a little nappy right now. It's because I've been working. But like I like my stuff a little bit more neat and clean cut. That's me though.
Right.
But I can't tell Jay-Z or J. Cole why you letting your dreads do that. Nigga, it's his hair.
Yeah.
But even when it comes to work or like something like that, if it doesn't affect the job you do, I don't care what your hair look like. And you know what's so crazy? The main reason is because you remember back in the day, it was tattoos. Oh, well, you can't be having tattoos showing and being a doctor. Then all of a sudden, white people was like, well, I like tattoos. And they was like, okay, well, tattoos are okay.
I mean, you remember at our old job, they didn't let tattoos, at least when I first started.
They had to wear long sleeves. And it was like, why? And it was just like, well, this is just a bad image for the company.
Yeah.
What?
And then I remember one of our homies. He probably doesn't want his name said. I don't know if he does, but I remember he has tattoos. He was an African American individual.
And he was arguing about it.
Because there was a cashier who was white with tattoos,
white woman,
like straight sleeves, and they never told her to cover it up, but they were telling him to cover it up. And then I feel like a little bit after that, maybe a couple months, that's when they're like, all right, everybody can wear tattoos.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
It's assumed that, you know, if it's dark, if you got tattoos and you're a minority, it's probably gang related.
Yeah.
More than likely.
When it's like, nigga, this is Pikachu. I
literally got my dog.
That's about it.
Like, I'm chilling. And it, like I said, I think the only reason that it let up as much is because white folks was like, we like tattoos as well. Like, and then with the hair thing, they starting to ease up because now all of a sudden Becky want to dye her hair purple and still be a nurse, but that's supposed to be okay. But John can't have dreads and be a line cook or something like that.
And the man buns are coming.
Mind you supposed to. He's wearing all the same protective stuff, making sure ain't nothing getting in the food, ain't nothing getting if he's doing surgery, nothing getting in the body, nothing like that. But oh no, the dreads got to go
because his hair is purple. He can't perform this surgery correctly. Like what? Like, what does that got to do with my talent, my skill, or anything?
Like, I got to this point for a reason.
It was like that kid not too long ago. They made him cut his dreads.
At the wrestling league.
And he won a lawsuit for that.
It was like, what advantage did he get by having his dreads poking out of his helmet?
None.
At all. Nothing. So you stopped the match, had some white woman come up with it's no finesse, just some bad scissors she found in the principal's office, and just cut the man's hair.
Yeah,
and now all the rage of the ancestors came and he whooped that white boy. And now what?
Yeah,
did all of that for what? It's just like hair stigmatization. I be having to get on my parents because my mom, I love her, but she has an old school way of thinking. And I had just graduated, mind you. I really don't go more than 2 weeks without usually having my hair cut, just because I just don't like looking like a caveman. Like it's a little rough, but I'm like even this is the longest I've went without a haircut because I was coming back from the movie and all my schedules kind of got jacked up. But like she was saying, like, hey, you looking for a job, you may want to cut the twist. I'm like, no. I'm like, at this point, I've gotten to a point I know what I can do, whether it's in marketing, whether it's entertainment, whatever. I know what I can do as a person. If you're not going to hire me because I decided to let mind you, lining, beard lined up. I don't stink. My nails is clean. Oh, but you let my twist being the reason why you can't hire me. I don't want to work for you. I don't want no job that bad to where I feel like I got to completely change myself. If I want to cut my hair, it's going to be because I wanted to do it. It's not going to be because, I can't get this job unless I do it. Nigga, what?
I mean, it's just hair at the end of the day.
Because did your mom, when you grew your hair out super long, did she say anything? Or
she wanted me to cut it like every day.
And it's just like, who am I hurting by having the old school way of thinking? You can't get a job unless your vocab is up to par and your hair is pristine.
Yeah, I remember because rest in peace to my great grandma. But last year, it was last year. Everyone came to visit her. We're still alive. She was getting sick, so like people like my godmother flew in from Mexico, and like everybody was like over at her crib. And we're just chilling, and I remember everyone was like, "Yo, Raul, cut your hair, blah blah blah." And my great grandma got mad. She was like on the bed, and she was like yelling at everybody. She's like, "Leave him alone, blah blah blah." Because like my grandma was there with all her sisters, and they were like telling me to cut it too. And she's like, obviously my grandma, she grew up in the '60s, and they had long hair. 'Cause she was like a teenager / college or whatever age she was in the '60s. And that was like the Beatles.
Right.
And and she's like, all your husbands, every guy you guys dated and all the husbands, they all had longer hair than him. Blah, blah, and all that. And then they left me alone.
Shout out great grandma.
Great grandma.
Yeah.
She went out like a G. Like,
Right.
y'all, what y'all not about to do is jump on my baby.
Right.
Don't make me get up out this bed.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up though. That's
But yeah.
cool.
But yeah, it's just because like you said, thinking about our guy at the store when he had to, and I remember that vividly. Him arguing with a white manager, like, bro, you gotta like sleeve up. Why?
Right.
It's 85 degrees outside. Y'all don't have no air in here.
And we're wearing basketball sleeves.
Come on now.
But mind you, it was our coworker.
He wasn't super cooperative, no.
Right.
But the tattoos had nothing to do with his ability to sell.
No, I'm saying, but we do like that's my man.
Yeah.
But look at who we are dealing with.
He wasn't cooperative.
Yeah,
That's fair.
you see what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So, but I'm not saying he was in the wrong.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was probably escalated a lot faster than it should have been. That's all I'm saying.
It was no conversation.
It was like, hey, it was probably like, hey, could you? And it was already on 12 right there. You see what I'm saying? Because you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
My boy.
shout out him.
Yeah.
though.
Look,
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
On the pod one day.
Definitely.
It'd be very
Argue with
entertaining.
us for like 8 hours. All right, I want to go to sleep, man.
It's like, bro, I just want to go home.
You're right. You're right about
I'm
everything.
not editing this episode. The video will never come out.
This is a 4-part episode, man. Like, shut up.
I just want to go home. Oh man, but what else do we got?
You want to talk about Zendaya and her therapist?
Oh, the queen.
Go ahead, big dog. Talk
queen.
about it. Talk about it.
Yeah. I'll pull up the little article.
Shout out to Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Quick shout out NFL Sunday.
Yes.
Go Bears.
Bears.
Hopefully y'all are winning.
Bears just got stomped.
Did they?
Will not lie. I think I got the notification while we was talking.
Yeah.
Oh man. Also, while this episode will be airing after, we want to say they got stomped.
Yeah.
We want to say, rest in peace and our prayers out to the 9/11 victims
Yes,
and the
yes,
survivors. It was yesterday, and
peace.
y'all are still in our hearts and prayers.
Yeah, a couple people.
Never forget.
It's crazy because like now that a lot of them are like in their 40s, the survivors and stuff,
Yeah.
they finally started opening up about like
Yeah.
the mental aspect of like the stuff they had to go through. Because it was this one lady. She was saying, she's like our age now. She was saying that her mom was working like if not in the towers, around the towers when everything went down. And they didn't know if she had made it out, and she made it back home like covered in rubble. And it was just like the mental aspect of watching that, basically the world end around you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's just like,
That's
whoa.
crazy.
Something. That's gotta
So
be nuts. So
Yeah.
prayers
Obviously,
to
we
them.
were like all in kindergarten when that happened.
I don't
remember
remember nothing about it.
You
I
don't
was
remember?
5.
I remember my dad dropped us off at school, and then like maybe 30 minutes later, he
Actually, I was
came and
6.
picked us up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I didn't know. Me and my sister didn't know what happened. Then he picked my mom up from work, and then we was just at the crib. Didn't anybody know what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of them things that you never know. Like maybe they aiming
Yeah.
somewhere else, type deal. But yeah, that makes sense. But what did you find the article?
Yes,
in
yes,
there?
yes. So obviously the headline grabbed my attention. Well, I saw Zendaya on
The
headline.
picture of
Yeah,
us
that
saying,
grabbed my attention.
Any word with Z, he's
Z.
what?
What? Man,
Yeah, you see?
it's catching.
But yeah, so it says that Zendaya goes to her therapist to discuss money, basically like fear with money. Obviously, when you read the article, it says she just goes to therapy in general. But obviously, money is a conversation. She says, my mother's a saver, and so I try to keep that in mind. But my dad, he always says, you can't spend it when you're dead. So she says she kind of teeters in between. And she says the hope is to have a career where you could be in a position financially to do things you want to do because you enjoy the work and not have to worry about other things. But I'm always like, I will always need to work because if I don't work, then everything can be gone tomorrow.
That's true.
And
That's
then
a good
she
mentality
basically
to have.
continues to go with the she's more not stingy, but obviously I've even seen on Twitter where they're like, if I've taken a picture with it, I can't wear it again. Type thing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys seen this pod? I've worn this jersey at least 6 episodes
Yeah,
straight.
Probably worn
for
this
sure,
Spider-Man
yeah.
shirt.
So
Yeah.
I'm not in that mold
Yeah.
yet. But she even says, I want to reuse my clothes. I want to be able to wear that dress over and over again. And even
Tiffany Haddish.
and be like 40 years
Well, she
old
was-
and then still pull it out and be like, oh, this old thing. One of those things. And
Mhm.
she even said like that she saves like all her jewelry and stuff. She gets employee discounts on the jewelry. I was like, all right, miss, you don't
Alright.
need that.
All right.
She'll never have to buy clothes again. So why wouldn't I just
Save them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna send me this? I'm gonna wear this every time. Not every time, because it's
But
an
like
option. But
every other
when
time.
it comes out, I haven't worn this in a minute. Let me throw it back on.
Because
it's still gonna look good.
It's so funny because realistically, when you think about it, like celebrities get a lot of stuff for free.
Facts.
And it's just
like a promo for the brand.
And I respect everything she said, because that is something that, like, I'm obviously not balling, but even when I have a certain like surplus money, I do a bunch of overtime and stuff. I'm like, okay, I need to be smart with this. I can't just blow it on the latest whatever, because it could all be going tomorrow. If I get hurt and I can't work for however long, the money that I need needs to be there. And with acting and creativity, say something to we're not gonna say it's in there, but say something to an actor or actress happens, completely disfigures them or something.
Right.
Unless you're going to be a horror star or something, or you're going to have to, somebody maybe just accepting because your ability didn't go away. Your face is everything.
Yeah. Right.
So it's like, if that goes away and you've been just blowing your money thinking it's all just going to keep coming in, all of a sudden, rude awakening. I don't know if y'all seen the Broke documentary for ESPN, and there's something about that mentality. You think, oh, well, I'm a multimillionaire, I can do whatever. And I'm going to just buy the latest Hummer H3 and buy my dad one, buy my mama one.
Buying boats and stuff. Like, come on.
Yeah. And obviously it also goes back to if you did live in, I don't know how her growing up was, but like if you lived in poverty, you're scared to go back. Because as soon as I read that article and the headline, I thought of Kendrick Lamar on Fear. Mm-hmm. And I actually pulled up the thing. It says on the song Fear, he says, at 27, my biggest fear was losing it all, scared to spend money, had me sleeping from hall to hall, scared to go back to Section 8 with my mama stressing, 30 shows a month, and I still won't buy me no Lexus. So it's like the same thing. You're just kind of scared to
and then
go
back. And then you end up overworking. Like when you see, like people like always like
you never know if what's enough.
That, and then think about, especially when it's like comedians, like, everybody, oh, why is Kevin Hart and everything? Why was Eddie Murphy back in the 80s and 90s and everything? Because you never know.
Why is Snoop Dogg doing everything?
Because they grew up poor. Now, mind you, Snoop probably been, at this point, Snoop been rich more than half his life.
Yeah, because he was 17.
He was a functional adult when he was seeing what poverty and gang-related stuff was doing. So it's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure I never, and my kids never have to deal with that. Yeah. And you got to respect it. Whether you like the movies, like the music, like whatever, I can respect somebody consistently. I'm doing this movie, and then another month I got this movie, then I'm doing this feature film, then I'm doing this stand-up, because you never know.
Yeah.
Because it's a difference when you say, like, Snoop Dogg. Because, like, I don't think Snoop Dogg's worked hard in a very long time. Like, if you really think about, look at what Snoop Dogg
Well, he does it out of enjoyment.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You see what I'm like? I don't think he's like begging people, hey, can I get on your show? I'm thinking he's just looking at his phone like, okay.
I'll do this.
You see what I'm saying? Why not? Kev seems like he's just out here. Like, I got to do this movie. Like, your movies make $200 million at least every time out the gate. Like, if you spend $200 million, then you're a terrible person. Like, you shouldn't be able to spend $200 million.
No, for sure.
You know, like, and he's got what, maybe 10 movies now, constantly making, and they're making more money.
And he got a production thing.
Make all, like, you see what I'm saying?
These partnerships with Netflix, like,
you got deals, you got a YouTube show, you got a bunch of stuff. Like, you don't need to be working this hard. And then you could see the quality of the movie. Like, you make a movie every year, and it's damn near the same movie.
Yeah, you're interchangeable. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that's just tougher for comedians in general, though, because comedians get typecast as themselves. You're getting casted as yourself. So with Kevin Hart, his biggest thing is his biggest thing is I'm small, and I'm just gonna make jokes about that. So every movie is gonna find a way to make a joke, unless the only one that hasn't, and that was a serious role he did, was the one with Bryan Cranston, and that was a great movie. It was something different. The Upside.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it.
I think you'll like it. It's a good movie. It's just him acting.
Right.
And then even the one he did on Netflix that stars Lil Rel, Fatherhood. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's just like it has comedic moments, but he's just acting.
Right.
But like when you as an actor get casted basically as yourself to just be a different name, like, because luckily Eddie didn't have to do it as much. Eddie was able to be a kind of chameleon. Right. Jamie Foxx has been able to do it, but like Martin, Kevin Hart, I love them as comedians, love them as actors, but they get casted as themselves.
Right, exactly.
So it's one of them things, but I think a lot of it comes down to that mind state of, I was 28 when I got on, so this entire my adult life, I can remember not having enough.
Yeah.
I can remember my kid. He had kids before he got on.
Yeah.
So I remember my kids. I'm like, okay, Lord, I gotta figure this out.
Right.
So I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's good or not. I know it's gonna make 200 mil out the gate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in that action.
Yeah.
So you good?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So it's one of them things. It's like I
Just
get
had
it,
a COVID test. Relax.
but it's like, yeah, I get it. Like it may, from an artist perspective, it may kind of like tank the quality. But when you've like kind of been in that spot before, that hole,
Yeah.
you just like
Maybe that's just the fan aspect. Like I don't want to see the damn Jungle Book or whatever the hell. Whatever that movie was. Jumanji. I don't want to see 7 of them.
I think they should stop at 3. This third one,
Damn, they're doing a third. Damn.
Well,
I didn't even see 2.
They ended the second one with there has to be a third one because they basically brought the game to real life at this point.
Yeah.
So don't really spoil the movie. It's just to let you know what the third one might end up being.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I would back to Zendaya. I completely get that because I think
that's scary.
it's one of those things where because everybody, even with Nick Cannon, they're like, why is Nick Cannon hosting everything, doing that? Like, when does he get a chance to sleep?
Because he's building an army.
Well, yeah, with all them babies.
Yeah, he's having 8, and then he said he's ready to have another one.
I think that's because he feels he's on borrowed time because he suffers from lupus. Yeah. So it's kind of like
you want to get them out there.
It's build a legacy, and like I don't know if it's the most responsible way he's going about it, but he got the money to take care of him. But it's like, are they all gonna have an experience of Nick Cannon as the father, not Nick Cannon as the one that finished on my mama and is just paying the bills? Like I want to know my father.
Every hosting gig is for one kid.
No, for real.
The dude don't be sleeping or nothing. He just be.
He works out. He literally gets up and I got him on Instagram. He'll go live working out. Then he's hosting some with Wild Now, some on the radio. It's like, bro.
But he tried to. I think he'd be taking on like a lot of his kids with him on that.
Whatever.
He'll take him on like whatever little
venture
or whatever he's doing. Cause he was like, I do spend time with him,
which is great.
Yeah,
it's just like you hope that, but like I can completely get where Zendaya's
especially like she said with her parents. One's like save, and the one's like nah, you can just blow it.
Yeah, and imagine
well, not blow it, but spend it.
And she just turned 25, so it's like she got her whole life ahead of her to just be like, what if all of a sudden they don't love me anymore? Yeah. Like
anything can happen. So
anything like you could just fall out with somebody, and it take one person to blackball you. You seen? I mean, y'all see how like the whole thing back to last week with Harvey Weinstein. His word was so much bond that women were willing to deal with that.
Yeah.
To not get kicked out of Hollywood because of how strong his influence was.
Spider-Man can't save you there, Z.
Yeah. You ain't gonna have to fight. But yeah, man. Zoo, I don't need you blowing your money when we make it.
We already told you. It's too
I already told you where it was going.
I know where it's going, but I need you to reel it in.
We gotta do another pod, man.
You think my card info is getting stolen now?
Oh man. Change your passwords.
I don't know. You guys gotta just hold that down for the weekend.
But are we shooting this week? Nah, bro, we had the week off. No, are we shooting?
I think we need to shoot this week.
There's nothing happening. Like, what's going on? We need to shoot this week.
Yeah, you see all these OnlyFans subscriptions they get taken out the same day.
That's gonna be the voicemail on my album. It's gonna be, hey, are we shooting this week? Just, look, I didn't mean to buy this many OnlyFans accounts. Okay, they got me. It got me again.
Nah.
Rico going, what? I'm paying for your OnlyFans page? Loan me 10 G's till I get to the crib.
But yeah.
Man, what else we got?
Shout out to Instagram.
Shout out IG. Fax Kellerman versus Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, so for those who follow sports,
timestamp ladies.
Most of y'all know about Stephen A. Smith, and y'all know about First Take. He's basically the only thing next to Jalen Rose's hairline that is keeping the lights on at ESPN. All right,
he has perfect hair.
He's had the show First Take going on at least 15 years at this point.
Superman must do his lineup. Eyes or something.
So Stephen A. Smith has had First Take going on for at least 15 years. He had it starting off with Skip Bayless. It was great. Fox was like, hey, Skip, we'll pay you buku dollars if you slide over here. Skip was like, peace. Yeah. And then they brought on Max Kellerman. Now, Max Kellerman I think he's a pretty good analyst. He has his, moments. The gimme equal dollar.
We want equal dollar.
Yeah, he has his moments. He's mostly boxing. He's really good at boxing commentary. But I like him for the most part. I like that he tells you how he thinks. Whether you agree with it or not, he's going to be blunt. He's not scared of confrontation with anybody. Yeah. Him and Stephen A. went back and forth. They were number 1 for sports commentators for 5 years.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Max was like, they just was like, yeah, Max is gonna
leaving.
Max is gonna leave.
It literally happened like a week, 2 week span.
There was no real reason why, no explanation as to why he was skedaddling.
When that first happened, I thought like something crazy about Max was about to come. I thought like Molly was gonna say, "Oh, he did something."
Yeah, but
some shenanigans.
Lo and behold.
But then like we're gonna give him his own show, so we're like, oh, maybe he got promoted.
Yep.
And then the truth came out.
The truth came out.
What's done in the dark would always find a way to shine.
Oh, wait. This is TikTok, so it's no copyright. Oh, wait, hold on. Come on.
What was that?
Talk about my OnlyFans.
Come on, wait a video.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
Oh, shit, I don't think
it's the name of the episode. Top of the morning.
Oh, yeah, I got to name it that clearly. It's not playing, but basically, Stephen A. Smith was like, yeah, I want to hit him off. And they was like, why? And then what's so crazy, Stephen A. never truly went into the reason why. All he did was just list off basically the reasons why Max Kellerman shouldn't have left.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I think he needs to take a nap. I don't think he's had a good night's sleep since in a minute. And it's
they got him running 24/7.
Yeah, so I mean,
got that man.
Got it. I got it.
And what's the truth with the departure of Max Kellerman from First Take? Well, the rumor's accurate in terms of me wanting him off the show. Let's get that out of the way. Yes, I did. We don't have a bad relationship. I think he's a real good guy. I appreciate what he did for the show. We were number one for 5 years. We stayed number one, and I appreciate that. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the work that goes into doing the show every single day. And the reality is that we have 15 segments a day, 75 segments a week, over 3,000 takes a year. In the 9 years that I've been on First Take, I've given over 33,000 takes. And what a lot of people don't realize is that not just the work that goes into that, but also the fact that it's a chemistry that you have, and sometimes it just stalls. And what's the truth with...
So he's saying, it sounds like he's saying that the chemistry stalled between them two, and that he's saying basically he was tired. I guess he may have low-key been saying, I carried the show. That's what it sounds like, which, it's fair.
I mean, it's fair.
I was wrong, not 15 years, it was about 10 years for First Take. And I guess he was just basically saying, I'm tired of carrying the load. But now it's kind of like, well, what is the goal now? Because apparently what they've potentially said to do is basically Stephen A. versus the world, where they basically have a rotating panel of guests to just argue with him, I guess. But it's just kind of like...
Because they got Michael Irvin right now, right?
Some people want Michael Irvin. Oh. And they tried to get Skip back like 2 years ago. They offered him more money. I think Fox was like, we got more money again.
Bro, that man has a new pair of Jordans every day.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Shout out to Skip Bayless. But yeah, what do y'all think about that?
I mean, it sounds like it might be a little bit deeper than just chemistry. It might be money involved with the company. ESPN is known for not paying people, and it looked like they cleaning house.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, with Maria Taylor leaving, Rachel Nichols got basically demoted from, even though her show wasn't doing that well, The Jump or whatever it was called. Yeah. But yeah, it's...
Even Joy Taylor left. She's doing her own
Joy
thing.
Taylor left. Jamel Hill left a while ago, and her homeboy, the light-skinned dude, Michael something, I think is his name.
Michael,
it's someone. I think his first name is Michael. They get him and hers.
Yeah,
his and hers together. Yeah, he left, so it's kind of like, what's going on? And a lot of people, I think, have started to fall off of ESPN because the quality isn't bad, but it's just like I remember being a kid and hating seeing ESPN because that's all my dad would watch when he come from work. I'm like, Dad, we have seen this segment 5 times.
That's all they play.
Please turn to something sci-fi or something. Yeah. I have seen the same top 10 catch 3 different times today.
Like, is this a new one? Like,
no, same catch.
One from the morning.
He did a flip. Okay. So, what you think, Zoo, about the whole Stephen A. thing?
Yeah, that was, like I said, it was like out of nowhere. It was really weird. I thought something was going to happen with Max. But, I think he was just out. Because Max does get a lot of love on the socials. I wonder maybe there's some jealousy. And then, like, I shared, I know it was more of a funny, but I think it was last year or was at the beginning of this year?
2 years ago, I think.
Oh, it's 2 years ago?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it was during one of the Black Lives Matter, I think.
Yeah.
One of the Kaepernick stuff. And yeah, T.O.
That's what it was.
It was the Kaepernick stuff. And then T.O. said, he's like, Max is more black than you. And
he's not the first person to say that.
I thought Steven was going to jump through that television.
Because it's weird because sometimes, and I like Stephen A. and I like Max Kellerman, but sometimes it seemed like Stephen A. was doing what y'all be joking about me doing, is taking like the safe route a lot of times with his answers, and then sometimes he goes like super hardcore. So it's like it's weird, but like with the Kaepernick thing, Max was like full steam ahead, like get this man a job.
Right.
And then Stephen A. basically was kind of like, well, we got to look at the facts and everything. And that's when everybody was kind of trying to jump down his throat.
Yeah.
Like, how can you not be fighting for him in this
If
situation?
he fighting for him.
Yeah.
And you have like the number one position. You have the biggest platform on all the sports shows.
Of any black analyst at this point, like you're the black analyst. Yeah. It's like you, and then you got Shannon, but then it's like you got the TNT crew like that too.
Yeah.
So it's like you are the one people are looking forward to, like when these moments
your
come.
opinion,
Because
like,
TNT, we get you guys for like 5 months, once a week.
I ain't gonna lie, I hope that the NBA, whenever they deal with ESPN, I hope Turner got enough of a bag to throw at them to do the predominant games. I low-key like ESPN better for the finals, though, because I like Mike Breen's crew.
Yeah.
I like that trilogy for the finals.
You like
Bang!
Oh, yeah, Bang.
I like that group, but overall, as an experience,
You don't like Van Gundy?
I like Van Gundy.
And Mark Jackson.
I like their chemistry, but like, I like their chemistry better than some of the people on TNT for like the game.
Yeah.
But you not topping TNT on the
the
halftime, the pregame, the postgame.
They should do like a finals like a Super Bowl. You know how in Super Bowl they get everybody named Mama.
They not doing the game, but they're there.
Yeah. They could do the halftime.
Yeah, I think they shove them all to NBA TV or something like that.
Because my brother was telling me, shout out Dario, but Barkley said he was retiring at 60 because he want to stop working and just enjoy his life.
Which I feel.
And he's 59.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like.
They're starting to groom Draymond Green when he retires to take that over. I think for right now, I like Draymond. Draymond is actually a really good analyst.
Draymond's a good analyst, but I don't know if he fits up there.
I think he do because whatever they throw on him, he can throw back.
That's true.
But he not Barkley.
No, but
Barkley also got that edge.
Because I feel like
because Barkley is from the '70s,
and Barkley
brings that edge to that show.
I feel like Barkley doesn't mind getting players angry. I feel like Draymond, since he's more of he has too many friends.
He got a lot of friends in the
industry.
Especially
now, like, everybody's a friend.
Yeah, because like say for whatever reason he retires before KD, and KD still got like 3-4 more years, and they ask him to critique KD, and he don't say nothing. Yeah. It's like, no, you see this.
KD be ready on Twitter. He just be, what?
So,
Man, huh?
But yeah, so that whole little thing with Stephen A was weird. I do think a lot of it came down. I think he feels he's carrying, and I feel like I think Money may have something to do with it. I think it's like I've carried. Because they didn't fire because he's not fired from ESPN. He's just not on First Take.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like.
I think he tried to. Hey, you might think you doing this, but I'm doing what count on the socials.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know like how contracts work, but maybe it was like. Max was like, I'm on the #1 show, and Stephen A was like, no, I got the #1 show.
You just here.
Yeah, that type of thing.
You're a guest.
So now he's getting his own show. It's probably not going to do as well.
Who, Max?
Yeah.
I think they're going to focus mostly on boxing because boxing is his thing. So, like, I think he hosts, like, a lot of the HBO's, like, fights and stuff. So, yeah. But I think that's it for sports, unless we got something else.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much running out of things. OJ is out here looking for his killer.
Bro.
I'm trying to sign up and help find him, get this criminal off the street.
Man, look.
You got to do it.
I commend him sticking with this story for so long.
It's not a story, man.
You got the Oscar ready. He's going to get the Oscar.
I respect it. If he didn't do it, I respect him going out to look for his ex-lover's killer.
He has that book that says, I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how it would have gone down.
Because what if somebody broke in there looking to kill OJ and he wasn't there? And then he just,
the book basically says exactly how I did.
There's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy that his son did it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of conspiracies.
There's a conspiracy that his son did, which is why the glove didn't fit. And he drove away so they would chase him so his son could bury the evidence.
How big you got to... Oh, no, because the glove is small. Yeah.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
And there's also I'm sure y'all seen the theory about him being
at 2 a.m.
Chloe?
He's
Chloe's father.
Yeah.
And they say because he has another half-white daughter who looks
they
like
look
Chloe. It's like
I seen the picture.
Like you the only one that don't look like your sisters.
Yeah.
Like come on now.
All your sisters are 5'2", 5'1".
You 5'11".
Yeah.
Like
because you can't count the Jenners obviously because their
Yeah.
dads are
Right.
Tracks,
he's
so like they
6'4",
up tall or
so-
like kind of. It's like okay, it makes
and
sense.
they're lanky though.
But like they shown Rob Kardashian, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, he's a regular sized individual, and you
Yeah.
probably taller than him.
Yep.
You got this name out of luck, like
Yeah.
so.
OJ GTD. I hope that search goes well for him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He got it.
That, I'm in LA looking for my wife's killer.
He's going.
Shut up,
back
Orenthal.
to Canada.
The juice is loose now.
Yeah, he loose eyed. Is there anything else before we get up out of here?
We had a couple shout outs.
Shout to
Kaylani for looking fine all
shout to
week.
Kalani, Queen.
That woman, man.
Shout out
to-
Megan Fox
yeah,
for
Megan
looking
Fox.
fine tonight at the VMAs.
Yeah, Mulatto looks good at the VMAs too. I
What?
saw
I
that.
heard the VMAs wasn't all that hot this time around.
I didn't hear about it till today, and I only heard of it
Justin
because
Bieber won Artist of the Year. so-
Yeah.
Which I still,
Holding it
I ain't
down.
gonna hold you. I still don't get because I didn't hear
Yeah.
nothing about him even having an album.
Yeah.
That could just
and
be,
our conversation last week led to it because now technically MLK has a VMA.
It's true. He did have a dream.
I have a dream that one day a Canadian will put me on his intro,
Yeah.
and I will win a Video Vanguard Award.
He came on there. This is a public service announcement.
Brought to you by Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
The Black Panther Party. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
My name is Martin.
King. Oh, K to the I-N.
No, that's wild.
Yeah.
Shout
that's
to Common. Dope
Shout out
freestyle.
Common, killing the
That was a
freestyle.
really good
Dope
freestyle. I like it.
8 minutes.
I'm sure you'll have some news about if whether or not Kanye performed or not.
I
at the
highly doubt
VMAs.
because it's about to be 10.
Yeah,
It's 10, no, it's 11. It's
he
I'm
probably
pretty sure
just
it's over.
stood there and let the song play.
Yeah,
Anything new and exciting?
We got bamboozled yet again.
Nothing too crazy. I have I do have another cover dropping either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm aiming for tomorrow. Surprise. Hope you guys look forward to that.
We're gonna share it on all our socials.
For sure. I'm really enjoying these now. I've gotten my ability to write has gotten a lot easier.
Can you say what you're sampling or what you're covering?
The Adult Swim instrumental that went viral on TikTok.
That's a decent
heard-
little
I'll
smooth
check
jazzy
it out. I'll
feel.
have to-
I think I'm not even gonna send it to you. I'm just
Just,
gonna.
then send me the finished product. I'll
I
just
guess
send it.
so.
You got it in his childish Gambino bag.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I'm switching up a little bit. I'm trying to, cause I don't want to be. Oh well, if he does the song, it's gonna sound like this. So I'm trying to
Switch it up.
diversify the portfolio.
He's gonna hit us with the Baby Keem, little squeaks.
I am Rico. He's Rico. Amazing, brother. But yeah, man. We anything else before we get out of here?
Zoo, you got anything?
Nah, I think that's it.
All right.
It's
We
a great
appreciate
week.
y'all
Once
for
again,
tuning
shout
in.
out Kaylani.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Mulatto.
You say I'm
Or Big Lotto.
You
I
say
should
you're a
say.
lesbian
Apologize.
girl. Me too.
Oh, do the shoulder.
Yeah.
But no, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to yet another exhilarating installment in the Friendly Fire saga. If you guys have any DMs, any questions, any comments, we got a little bit of feedback from us, our CLB review.
Yeah, people are mad.
Troy from Florida. You got some people that was mad?
Nah, I don't.
Well,
I'm
Troy
saying.
from Florida, he said that he agreed with us. He did feel that.
Do we
he
know a
should.
Troy from Florida?
I know a Troy from Florida.
So you know him?
Yeah.
Shout out Troy from
Shout
Florida.
out Troy. He said that he agreed that he was kind of disappointed with the album. He said he played it safe. He
Yeah.
was like, Drake is too talented to be basically doing the same thing.
Right.
And he hasn't really diversified. The Golden Child messaged me.
Shout out Golden Child.
He
Shout
was
out
like,
Child.
Oh, it's more hate towards me.
Nah.
Yeah.
He was saying
he said, I don't want Zoo on my album review.
he was saying we was capping, saying that Travis Scott outshined Drake in that song. I went back and listened to it. We low key was tweaking. Drake definitely took off with that song. I gotta figure out which song it was
To
again.
each his own is what I say to that.
Yeah. Once again, it was way too early, so opinions can
too
change.
early.
But we thank y'all for all the feedback. If you want to leave more
Yeah.
feedback, you can leave a comment on the podcast, on the Apple site, on the YouTube. That's what
Yeah.
Golden Child. He also said he didn't like the intro that much. Golden Child
Really?
commented on our YouTube and said he didn't like the intro to CLB that
I gotta
much.
start checking YouTube. I don't-
You
I
didn't like
just be looking
champagne
at it.
poetry?
I really liked it. I was
I
surprised
really
he said
liked it.
that
I
actually
enjoyed
may
it.
be another cover I do. I gotta find my pocket in that
Golden
beat.
Child
you were
starting the
asking
Drake
about
beef
it on
early.
Twitter.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta find my pocket on it because it's an awkward beat. Because when you listen to it, you hear
Yeah.
Drake. I don't want to copy exactly what Drake did.
Right.
So I got a few things I've been writing. Now, obviously, the Adult Swim one is done. I've been writing to the Family Feud beat by Jay-Z. I want to do another classic one. So find me a classic beat, and I'm gonna try to write
Gotta
to
do
that
a
one
flashing
too.
lights beat.
That'd be dope.
Damn, if I
That's
could
a
do,
nice cadence and pocket on there.
I might try that.
Because it's nice, smooth.
My Troy actually sent me. He wants me to do 4 p.m. in Calabasas, which is why I said I'm gonna do that. I don't know when, because I haven't been in that bracket
That
super
mode.
like that super like smooth braggadocious.
You gotta go
attitude.
shopping.
I do.
You
I
gotta
need
go
to shop.
shopping.
I gotta shop while listening to that
We gonna
instrument.
know. Well, how much can I buy with $50?
Guess I'm going to the movies.
At the thrift store, it's a lot.
Oh yeah,
A
for
lot.
sure.
And some nice things.
I'm top dog in the thrift store. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM us at friendly_fire on IG. Once again, friendly_fire on IG. You can also email us at friendlyfire2021@gmail.com. friendlyfire2021@gmail.com. Any artists, send your MP3, send your music, your spoken words, whatever. Send it to us. We're going to listen to it. If we like it, it's going at the end of our podcast. Simple as that. We thank y'all for tuning in. I am Rico.
Oh, one last thing.
Oh.
Top of the
Wow.
morning.
Top of the morning. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Damn,
He was going to say it at the
That was
end.
good. That was
I am Rico, G Baby, Zoo, Friendly Fire. Be blessed.
Top of the morning.
amazing, brother.